Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Now here's Stockton. The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got John Stockton. He's out there with Maravich. And it's Eaton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Malone. And here's Maravich for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Malone with the block. Here's Dentley. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they can't dwell on what happened the first 2 games. Even though the series may still have a long way to go, he did use the term must win when talking about tonight. With no room for error, Kevin. He's probably right. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Leonard after the made shot from Karl Malone. Malone with the block. Stockton against Paul. Stockton kicks to Malone. Stockton passes to Maravich. It's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Maravich has got 6 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Paul against Stockton. Paul kicks to Leonard. Outside Harper. Driving in. Looking to end the run. And there's Elton Brand on the assist by Harper.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Here's Eaton following the score of Elton Brand. And yes, it's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Leonard. Shot from 16, and the shot goes in.
It's a shot we don't see a lot anymore, but Kawhi is an old-school player, still using that mid-range jumper.
Now, here is Maravich. He's got 6. Back to Malone. Rebounded by McAdoo.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Stockton. Here's Malone. He doesn't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And again, the Clippers turn it over. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Ball against Stockton. Malone, left side. Malone is doubled. And here's Maravich for three. No good. Shot missing. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard the pass to McAdoo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Stockton against Paul. Malone kicks to Stockton. Good on the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Malone. There's the pass to Dantley. Yep, it counts. Dantley's got his second basket of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Utah.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Los Angeles calls timeout. To the inside. Brand dishes the ball. Back to Brand. The shot missing. Some solid defense here from Malone. Here's Dantley. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Paul. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Malone passes to Stockton. Back to Malone. Six to shoot. And Stockton, here we go. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got his second bucket tonight.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Paul kicks to Leonard. And that one hits back iron.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Eaton. Knocked loose and stolen by McAdoo. The dish to Harper. And he makes good on the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Dantley. He's got 6. Yep, that one goes in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clippers trail by 15. Now Paul. Outside Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. Here is Maravich. Malone, left side. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Dantley. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo dishes to Paul. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Brand. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now, here is Maravich. Following the miss by Elton Brand. Here's Harper driving inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
Now, here is Maravich. 6 points for him. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard the pass to McAdoo. Over Maravich. Nice shot by McAdoo. McAdoo's got his second bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
To the middle, here's Malone. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here is Brand. Inside, here's McAdoo. Brand trying to free himself up. McAdoo misses. Utah leading by 13 to the paint. Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Karl Malone. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Your Clippers pick.
Stockton outside. Now the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Harper. Stockton outside. 4 on the clock. And there's the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Stockton's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop.
Stockton against Free. Stockton kicks to Hayward. Gobert dishes to Hayward. Outside for Stockton.
In the first.
Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A 3 from Leonard. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Now here's Stockton. 5 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
2 shots.
the first one falls.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both. Clippers trail by 14. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Free. Hayward against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Stockton passes to Gobert. Mitchell looking it over. Stockton dishes to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. From the baseline. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 14. Down low. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Stockton kicks to Hayward. Shoots over Leonard. No good on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Harper. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Here's Hayward, and it's blocked. They get it back. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Enters the league as a great defender. Now Leonard's an elite defender. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Clippers trail by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Griffin is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's World B free. Then there's Harper.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trains the three-pointer. Hayward's got 5.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
Outside Leonard. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Stockton passes to Hayward. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Harper. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. The Clippers trail to the inside. Here's Free. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gobert pulls it in. Kirilenko against Free. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he drives in.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Clippers trail by 7. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Free. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Kirilenko. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Kirilenko's got his first points of the night.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Back to Harper. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Stockton against Free. Out to the right wing. He's covered by Stockton and stolen by Stockton. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Harper kicks to Griffin. Here's World B Free. Again, Los Angeles.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Now here's Stockton. 7 points in the game. Gobert trying to get open. Stockton, good. Stockton's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Free against Maravich. Here's Free. Boozer with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, you want to see Boozer hit the boards, utilizing that big, strong body there on the offensive glass.
Here's Free. Sweet little floater. Free's got his second basket.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Free against Mitchell. For 3, Maravich drills the three-pointer. Maravich has got his third basket of the night right there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Manning. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's World B Free, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Carlos Boozer.
Wow, Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for free. And free drops them both. Here is Maravich. He's got 9. Pass to Dantley. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Boozer. It's tipped. To the middle. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from McAdoo.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Dantley. He's got 8. That one goes. Count it. Dantley's got 4 this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Paul. Kicks to McAdoo. A second chance effort. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Jazz leading by 14. Mitchell outside. Over Paul. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Free. The 15-footer. The shot's good. He's got 8 points.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Maravich, the pass to Boozer. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The pass to Manning. Here's Free. Maravich defending. Free against Maravich. 5 to shoot. Here's Manning. Rebound, Utah. Eaton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Maravich. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And he's able to get it back. Right wing. Here's Free. And Boozer with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
LA basketball.
Malone's check in for Carlos Boozer.
Karl Malone.
Maravich against Free. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dantley, covered by Brand. Shot's good by Dantley. Dantley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Brand inside. Maravich defending.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Elton Brand at the line. At the line for 2.
shooting 2.
The free throw dropped for Elton Brand. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Jazz leading by 14. Inside. One-on-one here. Here's McAdoo. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Dantley, defended by Paul, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, this is turning into one of those nights for Dantley. He is on a roll, and we all know once he gets hot, he will wear down an opponent.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Eaton. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Brand outside.
2 minutes remain in the first
McAdoo,
half.
the pass to Free. Down low. It's good, and the Jazz leaders cut down to just 12 points with the basket for McAdoo.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Dantley. 14 points for him. To the paint. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And Malone with the stuff.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Free throw drops for Malone.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Passes it to Malone. Here's Dantley. And here's Maravich for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. So it's Utah now. after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Stockton. That one doesn't drop. Paul with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 10. World B3 gets the bucket. He's got 11.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Dantley. 14 points for him. Second chance shot, and Malone puts it in. Malone's got 5 points in the quarter.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Here's Stockton, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, for Utah, they've come out with the clear intention of turning this series around. Down 2-0, this is basically their last chance to salvage the series, and so far it looks like they're up to the challenge. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possessions. The one thing you can control is effort.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they've funneled people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And so in the game for the Jazz, Maravich is out there with John Stockton. Then it's Malone, and it's Dantley in at the small forward position. Now, here is Maravich. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. Maravich has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz. Clippers trail by 13. Paul with the ball. That shot off the mark. Malone with some nice D. Paul's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Dantley. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. A shot by Paul, no good.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Dantley. He's covered by Leonard. Dantley the pass to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Grant. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Clippers trail by 17. Paul surveying the floor. Here's McAdoo. Brand trying to free himself up. Nice shot by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 14.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Maravich against Brand. Puts it up from 17. Tries again. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Back to Paul. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Leonard. Dantley the pass to Malone. And Malone gets double-teamed. Clock at 6. Here's Dantley. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Maravich against Harper. On the wing. No good for Maravich. Clippers trail by 16. Harper the pass to Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Agile move by CP3. Navigating the contact and getting his shot.
The pass to Malone. And here's Maravich for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And here is Harper. He's got 10. To the wing on the left. A 3 from Leonard. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Malone. Malone's got 5 assists in the game. Stockton's gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 60%. Paul finds Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Stockton passes to Boozer. Can't cash in from close range.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Stockton against Paul. He kicks it to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter. Utah leading by 12. Stockton passes to Boozer. Mitchell dishes to Stockton. Leonard against Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Stockton kicks to Hayward. Got a piece of it off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. To the inside. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. And here's Utah. Pass to Stockton. The layup missed. Leonard looking around. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Stockton. Back to Kirilenko. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 8 now on the night. He's covered by Boozer. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. Jazz leading by 14. Kirilenko the pass to Stockton. The 9-foot shot. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Clippers with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one's good. Leonard.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Hayward outside. Kirilenko kicks to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 6.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Here's Leonard. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Now here's Stockton. 13 points in the game. Shot on the wing. No good on the shot.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Harper kicks to Paul. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go. He's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Utah calls timeout. different look for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and Free subbed in for Paul. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Free against Stockton. Dishes to Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, Donovan Mitchell really went off back in the 2020 playoff bubble. Watching those games, it was obvious that he's got a ton of potential left to grow into.
And Mitchell drops them both. Now Harper. He's got 10. Ball's knocked loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Utah has possession. Stockton outside. He dishes it to Mitchell. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 12. Out to the right wing. Oh, Griffin in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stockton against Harper. Stockton passes to Karolinko. Over World B free. Another miss by Utah. Karolinko's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to Free. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Griffin down low. He's covered by Stockton. Takes it from 10. Utah with the rebound. Inside, Karolinko kicks to Stockton. The dish to Hayward. Over Manning. Hits the front of the rim and out. They're looking out a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid it. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Stockton. The Clippers getting the bucket. Three-pointer. Hayward. No good that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Free against Stockton. The offensive rebound. Utah leading by 10. Here's Mitchell. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Passes to Free. To the paint. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
The long legs of Hayward really coming into play off these fast break chances. Hard to keep pace with a guy that big and athletic.
And so it's Utah, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. They've got Griffin free out there with Harper. Then it's Elton Brand, and it's McAdoo in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Maravich, Malone trying to break free. No good from Maravich. Clippers trail by 12. McAdoo inside. The 9-foot shot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Here's Dantley. Drives to the hoop. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the rejection by Brand.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And Utah making a change here. Maravich hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Clippers trail by 14. Outside Harper. The pass to McAdoo. Here's Griffin. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Stockton. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Down low, here's McAdoo, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Pass to Malone. Outside, Maravich. That 3 off the mark. Griffin against Malone. Outside Harper. Over in the corner, Brand. McAdoo, the pass to Griffin. Shoots over Malone. That shot by Griffin, no good. Utah leading by 14. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Dantley. Boom, he jams it straight down.
he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Free against Maravich. That's tipped. Here's Dantley. Lets it go from 11. Malone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 18.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Los Angeles calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Leonard, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped and stolen by Stockton. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McAdoo's got his seventh rebound here tonight. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Jazz ball.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Leonard. The teardrop falls in. Dantley's got 6 here in this quarter. Clippers trail by 20. Here's Free. Brand outside. Pass to Leonard. Fades away. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 19 points.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
Stockton passes to Eaton. Stockton against Free. And here's Maravich for 3. And it's Free with the rebound. Leonard with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 22.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his second.
And Stockton, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Utah leading by 17. Here's Dantley. Here's Eaton. And he banks in the layup.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Brand. Outside Harper. Outside Leonard. Unloads from 13. Again, Leonard missing. Maravich against Leonard. Here's Malone. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. McAdoo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Harper against Malone. Outside Harper. Shoots from 12. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Shooting for Utah, Pete Maravich at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a change here. Hall's checked in. Maravich hits them both.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Outside Leonard. He feeds it to McAdoo. Oh, and that one, no question, poured it down.
The team play of Leonard, a catalyst for this offense, does everything you need to affect winning.
Passes it to Malone. Over Brand. That misses off the back. Clippers trail by 19. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Leonard attacking. Some solid defense by Malone. And here's Utah. Stockton passes to Maravich. To the inside. Great D that time from Brand. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Here's Harper. Eaton grabs the miss. Utah leading by 19. Bentley the pass to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harper with the ball. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Stockton, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Stockton's got 19 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball finds Leonard. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Malone. And the pass to Dantley. Here's Eaton. He's guarded by Harper. And he comes up with the deuce.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Eaton's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. To the right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah leading by 23. Stockton outside. Pass to Eaton. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Malone hits the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harper against Maravich. Malone with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here's Maggette. Over Robinson. And that one's good by Maggette.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Williams passes to Gobert. And here is Williams. Here's Griffith. And the layup falls. Griffith has got his first 2 points of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Nixon, guarded by Robinson. The 3. And Corey Maggette, the buckets on the assist by Jordan. Maggette's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jazz leading by 22. Williams looking around. Pass to Robinson. Here's Griffith. Williams passes to Robinson. 4 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Hayward. And Utah again with the bucket.
There's the awareness of Hayward. Senses everything around him, knows where to get his points.
Here's Nixon. Passes it to Manning. Over to the left wing. Kamen trying to break free. And it's Nixon missing. Now here's Williams. Here's Griffith. Hayward outside. And there's the pass to Griffith. Over Kamen. And it's off the back rim. No good. 1:15 left in the game. Here's Maggette. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now Williams. Hayward up top. Pass to Griffith. Fires the three. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Manning. Defended by Hayward. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass, and Jordan sends it back. Hands on the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Jazz substitution, Carlos Boozer.
.29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Outside Williams. Launches a three. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Here's Nixon, guarded by Robinson. Here's Kaman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
No
foul.
question, he got
First
bumped
team
on
foul.
that shot.
At the line for your Clippers, Chris Kaman at the line, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kaman. Both free throws good from Kaman. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.